Restoration crews were at work early Sunday morning as hurricane cleanup continued. Some crews have worked around the clock.
Canada are being warned to prepare now for a big storm. Hurricane Fiona is coming with heavy winds.
60,000 Nova Scotians under evacuation orders. Hundreds of structures lost to the wildfire.
Said that he's requested federal disaster assistance. The province now forced to rebuild again after a string of major climate disasters.
150 centimeters, a record snowfall fell over the weekend. Cars are stuck behind massive snowbanks.
Out-of-control wildfire burning in Nova Scotia's Annapolis Valley grew to roughly 3 square kilometers in size on Thursday.
A rapidly growing wildfire in the heart of Nova Scotia's mainland has doubled in size. So far, the flames have forced more than 1,000 people from their homes.
This was caused by Mother Nature itself, a lightning strike. Things were tinder dry. The lack of rain caused this issue. The wildfire was detected on the 13th of August on a Wednesday, and it just grew from there. Very quickly turned to an out-of-control situation, and we evacuated people the next day. But we were very fortunate that 4 days later, on the 17th, we were able to call upon the Guard, and they were able to come and help.
Hi, I'm Andre Aquino, and I volunteer for the Nova Scotia Guard.
Hi, my name is John Buglis. I'm a volunteer with the Nova Scotia Guard.
I'm Marianne Wagstaff. I'm a volunteer with the Nova Scotia Guard.
Hi, I'm Ron Lowen. I'm a volunteer with the Nova Scotia Guard.
I came here to the fire hall and was sort of briefed on everything. You know, things were still being set up, so it was like sort of jumping right in there.
I've done so many different tasks since day one. I've done traffic control, I have made sandwiches, I've changed garbages, I've done anything that they need, and that's really the essence of the Nova Scotia Guard.
I think the first day we started at 17 volunteer firefighters we were feeding, and then when natural resources and stuff got involved, we jumped to 80, 150, 280. So that stretched our little community pretty thin. So Nova Scotia Guard has come in very early on in the game and helped with all sorts of different jobs. So important things that maybe would be hard to pull firefighters and people off of that do need to get done.
I'm so proud of the work that we're all doing, and every time I leave, I'm inspired to do even more.
The only skill you need to volunteer for the Nova Scotia Guard is caring. That's it. You just need to care.
When I put on the Nova Scotia Guard vest, it gives me a sense of pride, and it lets people know that they can come and ask me for help.
You know, when you're seeing people at their worst, you know, going through some pretty rough stuff, to be able to be there even to comfort them or to offer them a bottle of water, it's a good thing.
Every place should have a response team like Nova Scotia Guard. Every place should have it because of disasters, because you always need to be prepared.
Whenever a disaster strikes in an area, whether it be missing persons, a flood, a wildfire, everybody thinks, how can I help? But you don't really know how to help unless you know someone directly affected. Nova Scotia Guard is the way that we can get into the community and find our place to help.
You need multiple resources during an event. This is one way to bring those resources together for a quicker response time. Everyone can bring something to the table. There's something for everybody.
Nova Scotia Guard is neighbors coming together and helping neighbors.
It's a valuable thing to have for the province. It's a way to organize the generosity of the public so they can come in and help and feel like they're being effective.
You do whatever they ask, and on your way home you get to reflect and say, geez, that really helped out, you know. And it might have been small things, but small things can add up.
As tired as you can be, sometimes you go home and it's like, there, I did something to help. That, you know, because there's people that going through an awful lot. I feel for them, and, you know, I feel good about myself at the end of the day that I was able to give them a little bit of hope and some light.